Alright. What is this? This is match number 5 for season 32. It is against Markus. And standings wise, winning one game is probably good enough to not demote. Would like to do better than that. Doing well probably puts me in the championship match, which I'm not particularly sure if I want to schedule this season. But we'll see. The start is going to be Hermit, probably Overlord. Yep. His do not collide, so okay, mine both miss. Which is going to make life somewhat more difficult to be as a tormentor. Wow. This is bad. This is real bad. Oh, what do I do here? I guess I play this as Treasury and then it can top deck. Okay, so we do not find an estate. Man, levels of losing this game that have already happened to me. Like, I don't even know, man. What do I do? Managed to trash 0 estates. Well behind on virtually anything I want to be doing. We'll give it not too much more time before the resign. This is just so bad. So bad. Oh, second player too. Always like to start out a match. Automatic loss. You get like how much more time to get stuff going? I don't know. Yeah, Peddler, Peddler, Overlord, or Peddler, Overlord, Overlord's probably actually better. Okay. Province. Okay. I mean, it's fine. Ooh, we trashed an estate. It's a miracle. Now monastery's not going to do anything. Alright. I mean, I really wish he hadn't taken that province. I don't think I have a chance either way, but like, we'll see if he's realized why I haven't resigned yet. It's also kind of, I just want to see this deck work, not horribly. Which is maybe too much to ask for, but this could be festival. At this point, I think we actually want a top deck, so this could gain a monastery. This could also gain a, yeah, let's do a monastery. 3 of these, and I guess a relic. And just play this as Tormentor. Maybe should have only top decked one. Well, alright. I think this is fine. Not a good enough turn to keep going. That was just stupid. Let's not have both opening buys miss this time. Just for fun. What is this anyways? I'm opening Spice Merchant Silver. Spice Merchant Shantytown. Somehow we want to work with Bandit and Salt. There's no building to be done here. Silver's probably better. Cycling is not terribly relevant. Take another silver here. Have Spice Merchant miss because why not? Wow. Alright, well. Add that. Now we decide whether I want a second bandit or a relic. Probably the relic. So we play Spice Merchant more. Okay. Fine. I mean... we flip Spice Merchant Ghost Town. That's actually nice to see. At this point, let's actually take the Shanty Town and then regret it later. Alright, we trash our relic. We buy it. Seven is probably Canal over Forge. And we start greening. Or not. Or I don't know. As he is... No, I flipped his... Okay. A lot of Fortress. Okay, this will be Canal. This'll be... Come on. Well, we could messenger out a pair of relics. Messenger out some fortresses. Those don't do a whole lot for him. Watch me never play a relic. He grabs a Grave Robber. I don't really know about that. But I'm sure it'll work out great somehow. Trashes a relic. Lovely. Why does his never hit? Or always hit? I mean, at this point we want to Province or Salt most turns, I think. Okay, I get a second Spice Merchant. That's nice. I wonder if he realizes that I haven't actually been trashing coppers. There's a bandit down there, don't we? Double salt looks like a terrible idea. It's a relic. Fine. Mildly annoying. Flips 2 estates. Great. Great. Cannot make this stuff up. Just can't make it up. Oh, man. Alright, Ghost Town does nothing. I don't know if it's going to be better to salt here or buy Duchy. Or buy gold. Or buy relic. It's kind of demoralizing, these last 2 games. Has he done anything particularly better? I don't think so. Did I buy a copper? I bought a copper. What the hell? How is stupid? It's just my gold. Oh, good. I bought a copper and my space merchant can't even collide with one. That's wonderful. Man. Try to hold myself together here, but it's kind of a little difficult. This has been hopeless. Takes a forge. Okay, that's a nice collision for him. I think I just take the province. Not thrilled with it, but this could be double ghost town again. Or it could be Salta Province. I think we like Salta Province. Puts him in a little bit of a weird spot. Of course, my deck's not doing wonders in terms of hitting 7, but I should have discarded. I think I should have discarded there. Shantytown. I don't know. Theory with Assault is it leaves him unable to buy a province. I need to buy an estate. And I guess I still need some sort of magic to happen. Oh. Oh, what was gold? I think I put it now. That's weird. I'm really confused about my deck composition. Just maybe not a great state to be in. I didn't think I had put that many coppers in, but I obviously have. hope to draw a treasure or a messenger here. That would be... Oh, okay, he gets a forge, so this should be a win. Yeah, this should be salt, I guess. Buys gains in a state. Okay. Which it sucks. I need to draw here and hope. Okay. That did not. Oops. Undo. I guess that actually doesn't do me anything. Alright. Okay, well, that sucks again, but I would really like something to go my way for a change. You know, just like, maybe not have 4 coppers, maybe not played Spice Merchant 2 or 3 times. What have we here? We have really awkward trashing, but you kind of have to play this. Well, there's Mill Cursed Village is going to be good enough to be cycling through, because if they play something else, you're just going to beat them up with Militia. Lots of extra points from castles. No Mandarin. The start is probably Baron Mill. So we'll see what he starts with. He could start with Cursed Village, get Omens, and then buy Baron. And then draw at turn 3 and play it, and then buy Mill Cursed Village. And then just win, because... Okay, then we'll match that then. This will be Baron. Oh, Militia. Huh. I like the Baron more. Patrician, and then probably start on Cursed Village already. Okay. This gets Militia. Annoying, but oh well. Take a Patrician. Now the Militia starts to help more than it hurts. Never mind about that. Gain a curse. That is bad. That is real bad. So we take the last Patrician. Let's play a new game. Let's not find any of the good cards. I need to put a Cursed Village in this shuffle, I guess. I don't really want to. I want another mill, but I'll have to wait a turn. Oh, miserable. Okay. Let's get all the wrong hexes now. I guess he got locusted. Not as bad as plague. Certainly. takes a courtier. Okay. Alright, now we're rolling a bit better. I think we see something like mill, cursed village here, omens, that is extremely destructive. Oh man, I just love this. Okay. It probably would have been better not to play that patrician, but too frustrated to think right now, apparently. Oh, he got envy. That's a nice destructive hex. Not at all. Certainly discard. Do I have a cursed village down there? I think I have a cursed village down there, except I also have a baron in this shuffle. And now I have 2 cursed villages here, which is very bad. Oh, delusion. Okay. As I say, let's see what we can do about destructive hexes versus not. Like, I can't. Just, man. What am I doing here? I could take capital. I could take 2 castles. I could take wedding. These are all things that I don't really want. He gets the last mill, at which point I pretty much lost. Yeah. Okay. Guess we take a second baron. These decks aren't great, but so I probably am still in it, but it's getting to be kinda questionable whether that's actually true. Mill. Oh, this is a okay turn. Alright, that was not getting the baron was kind of expected. This can be maybe 2 courtiers. Seems good. He had a very bad last turn, but he did keep 1, I think, so he's fine. Yeah. Oh, come on. Alright. We have to be careful about shuffles. Like, then not triggering this one. That was a courtier, that's dumb. This can be Emporium, Province. Maybe courtier. Could also be Emporium, but that leaves a lot of room for him to just win. So it's not. I probably just left room for him to win on Emporia this turn anyways, because I'm not thinking enough. Yeah, he's just gonna win on Emporia this turn. It's terrible. Ugly. This is ugly. It's stupid. I don't think I'm playing particularly poorly. But, like, game 1 was unwinnable. This one's gonna be pretty much unwinnable because of Hexes. Last game, maybe I could have done some, I don't know, something better. But beats me. I guess he doesn't have a 4th buy. That was a nice militia. Okay. Okay. Either draw here or play the mill. I think I play the mill. Okay, that ends up sort of working. Something notable now is that I don't actually have great things to play these courtiers for. $22 up to what? 19,625. The province and some number of duchies that I can't actually deal with. So, coins. I guess coins. That can be province in 3 of these. Which gives me a meaningless point lead. We can hope for a militia. Okay. He did have a cursed village in those last 3, I guess. Nope. Oh. Well, why did you? Okay. Well. See if we can find courtiers. Yuck. This is actually gonna get pretty close. This is action, and I think coins. Buy coins. That makes this a win, right? Yeah. Okay. We can take... Oh, I could have just taken the provinces. Whatever. This is more stylish because I get a humble castle. Alright, well, that went really poorly and I got to win anyways. For I don't know why. This has King's Court and Improve. That means we have to figure out how to build here. That is going to involve Crypt. For now, let's open... Eventually it involves Crypt. Let's say to Dungeon and Improve. Hope would be to top deck some experiments. Another nice thing about having Improve is that you can travel and fair alms. Monument would also do that, but there's no point in hitting 5 immediately next turn if you're not going to have the Crypt already. So let's say Dungeon and probably Improve. Though we can travel and fair alms, which is really something that we want to be doing. Alright, traveling fair alms. Can either top deck a dungeon or experiment. Get back to this Improve. Could also do an Improve. Turn this into a poacher. Do the same thing for a dungeon, say. We can top deck this and get to Crypt this way. Annoying shuffle, but we can, again, though I could buy a King's Court. That's kind of exciting. Unfortunately, I don't think that's as exciting as top decking a dungeon. This is with 2 estates down there, yeah. And then we wouldn't actually want to top deck this Crypt, so we might take a market instead. Or we could top deck 2 experiments that would get through that shuffle. Well, having fair versus alms isn't going to make that much of a difference. Really does complicate things. You can alms next turn. I just take King's Court in like a market. Yeah. It will take a dungeon. Like, we do eventually want the big crypt turn. King's Court probably helps for that more than anything. So notable is Dungeon Mist. My King's Court, of course, misses anything, which isn't terribly unexpected. But, oh well. Could either take Improve or Experiment here. At this point, we want to start gaining experiments. King's Court was greedy, but I don't think there's much better to do. I could be really happy if I had to say put it on a market, so I'm gonna top deck some experiments, yeah, okay. I'm guessing. Turn. Improve into Poacher, top deck that, yeah. Both dungeons are ending up at the bottom. That's not the preferred result here. Certainly. Okay, he gets his King's Court. He might go to... Okay, he does go to Market. He might do a Crypt, but... Here we probably do top decking experiments. And I would rather keep the Improve for now, I think. Would I really? I don't think so. Actually. We rebuy it next turn. We don't really have anything that we particularly want to improve at the moment. Turn into a Poacher. And I don't want to top deck that with the 2 dungeons coming up. Yeah, I would have regretted it. Okay, probably stop here, or draw up to 11 sounds better. top deck some experiments. Get an improve back. That at a minimum. Unless we could do 4 experiments. Could also just take another improve. I guess in an ideal world we're probably kinging the improve. It's actually more efficient than the market, so let's do the experiments. I should be buying dead alms. Because I can. Mess with statistics, even though this isn't rated. As you can see, I have my priorities straight. Man, I really don't know what this game does. You could take King's Court Alms for experiment. Certainly. Yeah. That's exactly what he does. If we can, we'll limit to 1 dungeon play this turn. I don't know that that's actually going to be reasonable to do. I mean, it does depend on the draw. This isn't exactly the most consistent deck, so... Monument. Huh. See it. Okay. Dream of King the Improve is not happening because I need to draw. To figure out how much money we'll have, we could think about playing that dungeon and then buying more. I have what? 4, 5, 6, 13. That's actually not quite enough, so let's top deck King's Court, top deck experiment, top deck experiment, and poacher can turn into maybe another market, maybe the crypt that we've been so desperately wanting. I mean, I probably am just drawing enough to not have to worry about that, so let's do the market. And yeah, we'll assume that I draw at least 1 junk card. If we can go kinging King's Court. Be preferred, so we'll play a little bit aggressively towards that. Certainly. I may regret keeping the improve over the monuments, or overturning it into a monument. I don't know. Culture to market isn't that big a deal. I just don't know how points are going to play out. At this point, both the decks are mostly working, so... Improve gives a lot more pile control and also province control because of King's Court, so it's a little difficult to see playing without having quite a few. That is one or two. Like if he continues to play without improve, I'm going to go after the province pile pretty hard soon. Okay, he takes a crypt. Always a reasonable option. Okay. We could keep this experiment. I don't know that there's too much of a point in doing so. Well, now that I've played the dungeon, it's getting capped. It's traveling fair. Let's top deck a King's Court. Let's top deck some experiments. I guess we could take a monument. I really don't think I need the crypt at this point. Or not. Yeah. Or another market. Let's take market. We have one junk card down there. Right. Top deck that. And we are not trashing anything right now. We are fairly happy with his deck. That should have been a monument. Market's not giving me that much value. On the other hand, his turns aren't working without top decking experiments, which it's strange that he stopped doing that, but not my problem. Okay, he does gain the improve. So I do need to actually worry a little bit about experiment, market, king, market. Market. Improve. Obviously, I want a top deck stuff like a King's Court, a pair of experiments. If I do another improve, we might be looking at winning next turn. Not that. A King's Court improve. If I take this King's Court, will I lose? Oh, if I don't take this King's Court, am I already lost? I guess we could just do another market. Yeah. Right. I don't think his deck's gonna do a whole lot. Economy-wise. Like 21, 30, no. I'm gonna do 24, 32, plus some province gains. I do this turn 22. I gain another improve, so that can be plus 6, 28. Maybe 31. Our King's Court puts the pile out at 22 plus some amount. He doesn't have anything that improves into King's Court or improves into improve. Because he's going to be drawing with experiments, it'd be like 22 plus something. I don't know. 7 coppers, 6, 13, 19, 20, 19, plus 3 from markets, 22. So you could do it exactly using no experiments or empty experiments. I think this is actually fine. Okay. And don't need to... Oh, I guess I could turn this now. Let's not turn this dungeon into anything. Because, yeah, I don't think he has the economy to do that. That's what I'm banking on. By my estimation, there should be no way that you're winning here. Of course, my estimation might suck. So now I was thinking, how do I not draw, I guess? Or he just doesn't see the improve to provinces, considering that he did get the monument, which is a little weird. Actually, it's a lot weird. Huh. I mean, I don't think there's anything that he can do, really. I'm winning this next turn. I'm quite confident that I'm going to draw in order to do that, seeing as I did draw on the last turn, and my deck hasn't gotten it too much harder to draw. Especially since I'm willing to stick to experiments and King's Court, which is a lot of cards. Like, I don't have to worry about keeping King's Courts in hand anymore. Actually, I do slightly. I cannot king a dungeon, because then it doesn't get discarded and I can't improve it. But that's minor. Or I hope it's minor. If it's not minor, I'm going to be stressing out. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Come on. I mean, I'm piling provinces this upcoming turn, so you can help me with that. That works. That means I can't afford to king a dungeon. Gonna top deck some experiments, I'm guessing. He's trying to figure out how many he can afford to do. He's tucking this copper, I guess. Or he might improve his King's Courts, but then he loses and he knows that. He's gonna make sure that he draws next turn. That province is kind of nice, too. As it does allow me to king that dungeon, which is useful. No doubt. Points that don't matter. Okay, fine. You have no experiments. Well, you're tucking all your coppers, so you don't need to draw, really. Okay. Gains province, gains province, gain. Why? Okay. King. Experiment. Experiment. King. Market. Market. King. Market. King. Improve. Improve. Don't throne. Buy a bunch of duchies. Oh, I can play some actions. Let's get a couple more clicks. Let's buy a bunch of duchies. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I guess if he had gotten an extra province, I would have been a little bit weird on points. I was probably a little bit overconfident there, but it's alright. Oh, look, I could open Puka with Chapel and then not play the Chapel, because you want to play Puka more than you want to play Chapel because it's a hunting grounds that gains a lab. In other news, Remake looks pretty good. So, I think we're opening Chapel Remake. A single gain, except for Remake, which always kind of suck. Yeah. Yeah, he needs Trading Post. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking Remake. And then I'm probably taking a village right here. At this point, we're more fine putting the curses in deck. This will be trash. 3 cards. Just like him. This will be trash. 3 cards. Certainly. Buy a silver. Here I can pull the Cursed Gold. Remake it to, say, Pillage. Embassy. Probably Pillage. Not seeing a ton of value in Embassy right now. And a lot of value in it later. Who knows? Mountain Village Envoy have a nice interaction. We could also pull the silver. Gain another village. I think I kind of like that better. You like village silver. Yeah. I don't really need the, well, Curses are easy enough to deal with that it's kind of difficult to see getting rid of the Cursed Gold. Not to silver. Just trash out the curse, end up keeping that copper. Not long-term economy. It's a stuff issue. You really want to have stuff. Has he played his trading post yet? Okay. Speaking of trading post... Oh boy, I get to deny something. He would like to remake this trading post, so let's not let him. He'll play his mountain village anyways to draw it, but we can pretend like we did something. Probably shouldn't have been keeping this copper around. I'm just really worried about not having enough cards at some point. Which is sad, but... something that I'm probably overly concerned about. Gold. Okay. Yeah, there we are. There's the copper to punish all my sins. I might take Embassy here. I don't really want to give him the silver though. It's actually a real concern on this board. On the other hand, I do want another draw card. Now let's make it an envoy. Okay, silver. Alright, well, this worked out quite poorly. Remake Chapel silver here. Chapel silver, silver to Mountain Village. Realize next turn that puts me below a province line of economy. I could also just bite it and take envoy to Embassy. It's probably better. I don't know. If the economy ends up being an issue, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, it isn't. I'm at exactly 8. Here we deny things that he might want to remake, which is like... nothing does any good. Remake Trading Post. Remake, I don't know. Wait, do I actually? No, I don't. No, I do have. Okay. Ugh. I also have the copper. And I'm... So the hope for me right now is that he decides to have a draw struggle before I do. And I also have... but I don't think that's going to happen. He also has a duchy gain in the cursed gold. So I may need to kind of show my hand with the duchy gains sooner rather than later, considering the point difference. Because at the moment, I don't think he can miss very easily. Maybe cursed gold to duchy, silver to envoy. Okay. So he does get the extra draw, and he can still province, which is a problem. Certainly. What is that? That is a card that I need. It's a silver. Next turn would be 3 duchy gains. We may as well wait for it to make that move. Nothing matters. I guess that matters a little. I guess we'd rather do the duchy gain on a mountain village than envoy. But that's not happening. Okay. Well. Well, we have to show it now. We have an envoy bottom decked. He gets a draw struggle. Takes a silver. It's fine. Okay, 89's envoy. I'm gonna think about pillage right now. I mean, he hits province this upcoming turn, right? Not necessarily. Let's take a pillage. Weird. But it is economy, temporarily at least. This is a province, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. He correctly denies the mountain village. We're gonna pillage one of these. Alright, well, the hope is going to be that the economy from those is enough to hold over for some variety of extended greening phase. Whether that's true or not, okay. Yeah. On to the last game. Yeah. What's this? Oh, this is nasty. Well, I get to open Raise Witch, so that's a nice thing. This ends up being like witch, militia, dismantle. Man, I don't know what all to add to this. There's not going to be a whole lot you can do on a fleet turn. That's good news. Vineyard's probably irrelevant. Gold just seems better. 4-3, I'm opening Raise Militia, I think. Particularly seeing the Witch. Takes Border Guard. Border Guard, Dismantle. Okay. I would like a Dismantle. It's a little bit inconsistent with the Raise, but whatever. I should have thought a bit more before that Dismantle. That actually probably should have been a Cemetery. It's alright. Okay. Here I think we just take Silver. Actually, I think we take Border Guard. We're about to trigger that shuffle, very likely. Dismantle by Border Guard. Okay, now we're buying gold. Copper. Fine. Self-trash this Raise. Fine. That all sucks, but oh well. Cemetery. So, might do the same here, or I might just buy Province. Let's just buy a Province. That would be gold. It's a better dismantle target anyways, whatever that means. We really hope to gain another gold pretty soon. I might think about dismantling a Border Guard and rebuying it. It would be the one that I draw off this one though. Yeah. Should do it that way. No Province, I think. Dismantle Cemetery, Border Guard gold. Oh, he's gonna get a, what's it? Should take Lantern? Huh. I think you have enough, what's it? Border Guards in deck that the Lantern is probably more valuable. But what do I know? Maybe I bought it by the last one. I don't know. You can also triumph off dismantled plays. It's something to watch for later. I'll do something. Okay, takes a swashbuckler. Turn the curse into a cemetery. It's fun. Doesn't really do a whole lot. Well, it does do something. It's points. Piles are not exactly in a amazing shape. I could also try to kind of rush them down. It's a weird thought, but... Oh... I don't know, though. So it depends on what each of these brings. If this border guard finds, like, curse gold, I think I can take curse and then cemetery out the curse and the copper. Oh man, he's making a decision. I really wish he wouldn't do that. Just, like, click on something. I don't think this game is going to end up being interesting enough to justify that, but what do I know? Triumph, okay. Border guard, yeah. So let's do... that. And let's not triumph. Take swashbuckler here. Start to accumulate coffer. Buy a province. Ooh. Got there. Interesting. Well, that's an exciting thing to see. I like seeing it. Ooh, it's a ghost. Province. I guess we just attack. Oh. Yeah. I could take fleet. It's 3 points. That doesn't go in deck. Seems fine. How do you get the ghost so fast? Jeez. I guess that was last turn. Kind of losing track of them. Ooh, last curse is out. Yeah, he gets his thing back. He's getting pretty close to chest. Worrying. Not too much. Triumph. No, cemetery out. Stuff. Makes this cemetery for me. Gosh, I didn't even get to keep my border guard. That's annoying. Have a gold in there. Awesome. Alright. Well, we'll see how he's scoring. I don't think that there's enough of a fleet turn. What's the maximum you can gain in a fleet turn? Like, that's bad. Maximum you can gain in a fleet turn would be Duchy Triumph. That's gonna not be enough, I imagine. I should have thought about the ghost. Oh well, whatever. Alright. 3-3. A pretty nice set of games, kind of standard. I had some games that I thought could have gone better for me. I had one game that should have gone worse for me, but he had a somewhat convenient but not terribly unlikely dad. That puts me +2 for the season, which is good, but it'll be tight on the championship match. So so that'll be exciting. Be a while from now. See y'all.